Yeah, it looks like we've got Polarbear's UAF and NuclearPizza as Aeon.
Oh well, no one crapped out with Cybran at least.
Yes, but I have no idea how this game's gonna go, since they both terrify me.
Well, I know who I'm still rooting for at least. The color brown.
Well, at least he can't
The
power
colour.
detonate anything. Unless he gets Dunce of Doom, but in a 1v1 that's...
Do not!
But in a 1v1 it's never gonna happen, Lobster. Get over
No,
it!
I know. What can you crash early?
But they're both going for that air factory.
100 transports!
Lobster dreams big and fails. I hope. I hope he never manages that in a game, because that'd be some broken game and a half. Yeah, well, it looks like the scout plane from NuclearPizza is well on its way towards Polarbear.
And I think Polarbear is kind of expecting it.
Yes, he is actually waiting with his plane, isn't he?
Meh,
He's got
his
two there, so he
planes.
could kill it easily. Question is, can he get behind it quick enough? But as it's no. Yep, one plane might catch up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, one
catching
plane's
up.
caught up. That plane's dead. Pure nuclear. But as we've seen before, killing the initial scout plane means virtually nothing in this game.
He actually controlled K the plane.
Is it? I don't know if he actually. Yeah, he actually did stop nuclear. He actually did stop Polarbear even getting the score for killing the plane. What are these three planes gonna do?
We're going to destroy everything, of course.
There's the AA tower, and that is the worst time possible to fly over that factory. That plane is dead.
No,
No, but
it survived.
survived.
With
Very
no health
lucky.
whatsoever.
Next hit would have been a kill. That is very fortunate for Polarbear right there. Are we going to see an air fight again? Nope, we're not, but Polarbear is getting land as well. Radar up from NuclearPizza. Who doesn't want to know what his opponent's doing?
Indeed. And that is 2 land factories queued up.
Yes, it is. But NuclearPizza is definitely expanding out into the extra mass points in the other corner of the map up here.
Yes, but I wonder, will it pay off?
It's hard to
Considering
say
how
early
fast
game.
1v1s can be.
Yes, but this is a bigger map compared to the other ones that have been played so far, so it's hard to say how it'll turn out. Polarbear's with the late radar there, but I guess he wasn't in no rush to say the least.
Both players have stopped building air altogether. It's like they're reading each other's minds.
Well, if their previous comments to be believed, I guess they may have been referring to the Aeon structure attack missile launcher. Polarbear's built a meteor after all. So I guess we just really don't understand these people. Oh well, hopefully after this tournament we'll understand them a whole lot more.
Indeed.
It's a lot of mobile missile launchers.
As all sniper bots from Pizza so far.
Yep.
Will
They'll be very effective against mobile missile launchers. But against the tanks,
that's 2 of them. That one and well, health-wise you could say 2 are dead.
He's got to lose a tank as well, and there goes a tank. NuclearPizza definitely using the range of his sniper bots.
Oh.
A few hits in the back of Polarbear. It's not. I'm sure he's not amused by that.
He's trying to tank the shots, it seems, a bit.
There's also got demolishers, and there's another shot in the face of Polarbear. It's even more insulting. And a few more. But that is 4 factories from NuclearPizza. Can he make use of them? It's definitely going to use the sniper bots and factories as a shield. And there goes the first shield up, in fact, and doesn't look good for Polarbear.
Oh, that's a lot of punishment on Polarbear's comm.
Polarbear is running away. He could get out of range. He might.
Nope.
Poor Polarbear.
Well, that was the first game over already.
Yeah. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Game 1 done with. Match Net 2 coming up next. As I have long dramatic pauses for no apparent reason.
No, it's because you have a speech impediment.
Quiet you. No one needs to know about that. They can guess at least. Yeah.
And the next map was...
Next map was... Master of Matches is terrible. Next match is Markham Bridge.
Markham Bridge. Aye. Jawohl. Shame on you, Duck. One of them was in the game before you.
Oh dear. My bad. I'm getting slow in my old age. Oh god, they were both in before me. Oh, well, it's like, what faction going to be? Pizza going to be UEF? Polarbear is going to be random?
They were speaking of both going random all the time.
And in fact, that's exactly what they're doing. I'd expect nothing less from people in the same clan.
Indeed.
And on with the second match.
And on we go!
I wonder how this will turn out. I wonder what factions it will get again. Aeon. Just my expectation. It's always Aeon.
Yeah, something like that.
And there's no Aeon.
UEF and Cybran.
Poor Polarbears even. But then again, he's terrified me before. Can he do it again as Cybran this time?
He could.
NuclearPizza terrifies me as Cybran. What can he do? Yeah. God.
They're both going for a mass build at first, it seems.
That's an odd change.
Well, they are further away from each other this time.
Yes, but that goes for little in most games. I mean, it's not that much of an increase in distance compared to most other maps. At least not that I'd say anyway. Oh, NuclearPizza is going for that factory. Naval factory, I should say. I'm not missing out words here and there. I wonder if he's going to go for that instant cruiser and wreak havoc upon Polarbear.
He might.
And you and your damn phone.
I know, sorry.
It's like you only want
turning it off.
It's like you only want to talk when you get a message or something. You're terrible.
It's just bad timing.
Oh, and we're going to see a naval factory from Polarbear as well. And they're both chose opposite seas, meaning Pizza probably has the advantage for the most part. But it just depends what effect a cumulative amount of destroyers can do to mass points. I mean, overall, cruisers are probably more effective. But then again, that is mostly defensive against air. But I don't know. It's hard to say. NuclearPizza did definitely get the cruiser up first.
This is going to be really, really harsh for Polarbear.
Yeah.
Oh, look at, he's going to get hit so very early.
Yes, but it's not going to be long before Polarbear gets the retaliatory strike in. And it could very well kill an engineer in a free mass point at this rate.
Probably.
Ooh, and unfortunate for Pizza, there's a wasted mass in a sub. But then again, a subsurface can wreak havoc on coastal mass points. And there goes the radar instantly from Polarbear. Pizza amused. I wonder why. A second sub.
Now we're gonna see some damage going on nuclear space as well.
Yep. But destroyers do have limited range compared to cruisers in their attack missiles. But then again, if it's cruiser staying at that range and not using its Gauss cannons, it's kinda similar anyway, which is unfortunate. I do think a destroyer has more DPS than a cruiser. It's hard to say. I don't actually have that much experience with naval. It's all about the air with me. There goes Polar Bear's first mass point. Wow, NuclearPizza's lost 2 already. There goes. Yep, there goes Polar Bear's second mass point. And the radar again. All the while, NuclearPizza's lost 4 mass points and 2 energy.
This is not looking good for Polar Bear though, because now there's just gonna come tanks from Nuclear's land factory, and considering Polar Bear only has adapters right now,
Adapters
it's just gonna be destructions.
Cruisers. Adapters do not counter cruisers at all. Again, it's just quantity versus quantity. Attack missiles will always win. And then you've got the damn Gauss cannons firing off, which makes it even more difficult. I mean, Polar Bear's trying to keep things alive in there, but it's near impossible. Well, it's not Polar Bear isn't wreaking havoc on nuclear. I mean, there goes that gantry before even a tank was built. I mean, it's 2 mobile missile launchers, and one of them already died. The com's a bigger threat. I mean, Polar Bear is getting battled by the Gauss cannons from those cruisers and subs. And here comes NuclearPizza in for the vicious attack. Can 2 loyalists and 4 adapters make the difference, I wonder? 5 adapters even?
This is just not looking good at all.
He's trying to encourage Pizza to the coast where his destroyers are, and here they go, they're firing. I mean, a few hits could turn the tide quite easily.
Ooh, this might be close, this might be close!
And a factory shield by Polar Bear.
Factory shield. That's
it's not
brilliant.
looking good for nuclear at all. Poor nuclear, stuck by all those boats. Loyalists, adapters, and a factory shield. Yeah, Pizza is dead. Run into the water? Hell no. Torpedoes! God, are they both going to die at this rate? And it's a draw! At least Pizza held out long enough just to make it a draw. One more game than expected. What's wrong with that?
Indeed.
That was an interesting turn. Poor Polar Bears, it was doing so well until that point. Well, let's get straight on to the next game, which is Geothermal Borehole.
Yeah, we're not doing a rematch on this then?
No, we'll just go straight on to Geothermal Borehole with the next game. I have plans for the 3rd game, if you haven't wondered already. It's a surprise plan for when the time comes. Well, half the people in the chat probably already expect it.
Probably. I am going to have to be a bastard and let you commentate this game on your own, because I really, really, really need to make a phone call, sadly.
That is fine, you terrible, terrible Swede. Feels like I've been commentating them all by myself anyway.
Hey! That's not true at all. Would you actually mind hosting the game, since there's no one in yet, and you might as well start the game at your disclosure?
Very well, Mr. Lobster. Next map is whatever I called it. Geothermal Borehole.
Yeah.
And who are the participants? See, I'm lost without you. Pizza and Polarbear.
I'll try and be back. Otherwise, just continue without me.
I shall.
Yeah.
That is a good point. But rather, deciding. Okay, I'm sure they will define. What map was it? Marcon Bridge. Let's see this rematch. I suppose one of them has to do better. We're terrible at hosting tournaments. Hopefully we'll get better. Assassination, fixed, off, normal, launch. And so this is a rematch of the second game between NuclearPizza and Polarbear. How will it turn out this time? Will it be another draw? I hope not, because my god, people have other things to do. And to the game. Before I forget to change XSplits screen. We have a Aeon and a Cybran. Not looking good for Pizza straight off the start, but hopefully Pizza can counter this, as he is kinda evil with Cybran for what I've seen. Instant air factory from Pizza. However, no factory from Polarbears just yet. I wonder if Pizza can use this little advantage to as much of an advantage as possible, I guess. And after that factory, I guess it's just all mass points from Pizza. Well, it looks like, yeah, it looks like Polarbear's going to be a bit aggressive. There's a land factory. I'd like to see some mobile missile launchers maybe across the sea. Who knows? I mean, it's always terrifying to have mobile missile launchers in the sea when you're not Aeon. It's kind of hard to deal with. I mean, even with planes, I mean, it's hard to deal with. You'd need a lot of planes to deal with them effectively anyway. I mean, the odd mobile AA could actually stop you stopping the mobile missile launchers. There's a scout from NuclearPizza right over. Polarbear's telling him exactly where his comm is not. And straight up it goes. Next, towards the bridge, I imagine. As expected, and now he knows everything. He even bombs the factory just for the hell of it. And the engineer, he's determined to kill his engineers as quickly as possible. Can 3 planes do it in any amount of time? Polarbear could repair it, and that's exactly what he's doing. Not a chance. There's the AA upgrade on the factory. Well, the plane... Nope, no plane is going to die, fortunately for NuclearPizza, but those tanks are going to be quite the nuisance for Pizza. Pizza is getting Brackman up and in this narrow bridge, so he could be more effective than you'd imagine. I mean, you can always zigzag them, but still, there comes a time where there's too many Brackman to avoid. Guess it's all a matter of how quickly Polarbear pushes forward, and he is not stopping for long as he's already crossing that bridge. 5 planes up from NuclearPizza, and he looks like he's going to go for those mass points. They are completely undefended as for now anyway. Will Polarbear do anything to try and defend them, I wonder? Or is Polarbear just going to continue attacking? Oh, no continuing bombing run there. Nuclear? Nope. He may try to defend his own base with those 5 planes. Polarbear's making full use of the attack missile launchers and a point defense. Then again, Pizza does have the Cobras, and that point defense is quickly destroyed. Polarbear's going right in to hurt Nuclear, but Nuclear did build a PD next to a factory. Next step isn't a factory shield. Will Nuclear get the factory shield up before the PD's killed? It's quite possible. No. Unfortunately, it was just a bit slow. So far, it's an even game comm-wise. They're both at the same amount of health, it looks at. Nuclear is repairing. Polarbear has no Engie in sight. It's a bit behind there. Polarbear going straight for the comm there. But there's 2 factory shields there to deal with. Pizza, for now, has the defensive advantage. Hopefully, he can make use of those mobile missile launchers. Nuclear Pizza is just getting pummeled here, in fact. Not looking good at all for Nuclear Pizza. He is trying to build another point defense. Will it be effective? Will it be a whole lot more effective than a shield for as little health as it's got? It's about to go down any moment now. Volley of Brackman tanks are going to get hit. No, they're not. Yep, nope, yep, nope. Well, one died. And the point defense is up. Oh, Pizza's still alive, but there goes the point defense. That was short-lived. Not looking good for Pizza at all. He's just getting pushed so far. He's going to lose a factory shortly. He did rebuild the point defense, but there goes his factory right now. And here comes more tanks. Pizza is getting no chance at all right now. Even though the comms are on the same amount of health, the mobile missile launchers are making it incredibly difficult for Pizza to do anything. Oh dear. A good volley here could actually help Pizza here, but will we manage for a good force fire? Well, he got two free tanks, and here goes a bombing run right on the comm. It's not looking good for Polarbear, in fact, it's suddenly turned. Oh my god. Are we going to see both comms die? No, we are not. This is another game for Pizza. That was unfortunate for Polarbear. He was doing so well there until Pizza just turned the tide there with all those Brackman, I imagine. God, that was harsh. I so thought Polarbear was actually going to win that one. Really did think that. One more victory for Pizza, however, and that's victory for Pizza in the tournament. Hopefully Polarbear will deny him this. Ah. Oh well, one last game to go at best for Nuclear. More games if Nuclear doesn't win the next one. We shall see. We shall see. I wonder who will win the next one. On geothermal borehole. Let's just wait a moment while we get people into the game, then we can get started. Now, where is that damn polar bear? Polar bear, are you joining? There we go. And we shall continue with the third game of the final round of the tournament. And the map this time is geothermal borehole. Hopefully all goes well for Nuclear and he can claim his third and final victory, but if not, there'll be more games ahead. And they are both Aeons, so currently it's anyone's game. Instantly Polarbear with the mass points. NuclearPizza with the mass points. So far a mirrored build, to say the least. Who will do what? I'm kinda curious. I know I have kinda perfected a build in my most played map, but then again it's not in a tournament style, so I could easily get rushed. And there is Polarbear with the early air factory. Polarbear slight. I once again got the names mixed up. Polarbear with the early air factory, Nuclear with a later one, but hopefully not too later to be any difference whatsoever. It looks like, is that Polarbear queuing up a second air factory? Yes, it is. What will Pizza do? Will he get a second air factory, or will he rush shoot some planes to be effective? He's always good at getting quite a lot of planes out very early. Hopefully he'll continue that and claim victory of this tournament. And he's, as always, he's taking a roundabout way of scouting his enemy, while Polarbear takes a direct route straight towards NuclearPizza. And right now, NuclearPizza definitely has a mass advantage. Although he's at a disadvantage factory-wise, he definitely has more mass points. And that's always good on such a large map. One plane attacking NuclearPizza. Pizza is running away, but he's got a second plane right in there. He's got to lose one, but... oh no, he could actually keep that plane alive, and... oh no. Polarbear with a second plane. Pizza's losing 2 planes. How unfortunate for Pizza, he's 2 planes down. Polarbear managed to keep both of them alive. And just as I am, Pizza is surprised. Well played, Polarbear, right there. Second air factory from NuclearPizza. Are we going to see a complete air war here like we did earlier? Hopefully. They're always fun and quickly decisive. You can always make a comeback from losing a land war, but an air war, there's no coming back from that. Well, you can, but so incredibly rare that you'd be just saying there isn't any coming back from it. And no, it's not going to be a complete air war, as NuclearPizza is also getting a land factory out. Having that one extra mass point longer really does make the difference. Here comes Polarbear though with another strike. Hopefully he'll make good use of it. It looks like he's looking for any planes he can kill. Will he find any? Or will we just go for the engineer? And that's exactly what he's doing, he's going for the engineer. Well, there's nothing stopping him. Bye bye, Engie. Poor Engie. Didn't stand a chance. 5 planes from Nuclear against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 planes of Polarbear. You can kind of say it's a one-sided fight for Polarbear, but Factory AA can make all the difference in such a few number of planes. Will Polarbear wait for the bombing run, or is Polarbear actually just going? No, he's going for the bombing run. And there's the Factory AA and NuclearPizza coming in for a bombing run. No, bombing run on planes. That'd be awesome. But it looks like NuclearPizza is forcing Polarbear to fight over the factory. Is it working for him? Hell yeah, it is. NuclearPizza down to 3 planes. And Polarbear down to 1, 2, 3 planes. NuclearPizza down to 2 planes. That went far better for Pizza than it did for Polarbear. How unfortunate. How easy it is to change the tide of a fight. Especially with so few numbers. Not that often with air anyway, but with land it's a lot easier. And the typical sniper bots you see in Assassination is making its appearance once again. Will NuclearPizza be aggressive? He is building an AA tower just in case. Rightfully so. He's still outnumbered in there, even despite that, well, what I would consider a major victory just over there. And he lost another plane there scouting. Here comes the planes. Are we going for a bombing run? And the comm takes the hits. Still not enough to save the sniper bot, but he did kill a plane. Plane for a sniper bot? Well worth it. Especially when you can reclaim the sniper bot and you can't reclaim the plane. Poor Polarbear. Polarbear is also fielding sniper bots, so unless a point defense appears, it could be an even fight. And if NuclearPizza does try to build a point defense, we all know it's not going to work at this close range. Who could win this? Well, with Polarbear retreating, not looking good for him. Sniper bots can't shoot behind him like most other units. 3 versus 4, comm versus comm. NuclearPizza already at yellow health, 2/3. Not looking good for NuclearPizza. And here comes the planes. Bombing run on Pizza. Oh god, this is not going to turn into another draw, is it? Well, at the rate it is, it's not. This is definitely in Polarbear's hands. And that is a game for Polarbear. Poor NuclearPizza. I'm surprised he did not win this one. He was doing so well in the past 2 games. Yeah. Oh well. You know what I mean. Where's Lobster? He keeps me on track. Curse him. Well, that was the 3rd game, and that did go to Polarbear. So, you know what that means? There is another game to be had. Pizza's already in, so I just need to invite Polarbear. And just a few moments and we'll get started with the 4th game of the final round. And here we are with the 4th game of the final round between Polarbear and NuclearPizza on Open Palms. How will it go? There's a severe abundance of mass points. And it is, once again, Polarbear is Aeon, NuclearPizza is UEF. Well, we see a repeat of what happened on Spring Duel with these 2 factions. Oh, time will tell. And it looks like everyone's going for claim all. No, I was wrong. I'm blind. Polar Bear is going for a claim all mass quickly, and then Polar Bear is getting that land factory up as early as possible. And the time makes up their names again. Polar Bear is claiming all mass as early as possible. NuclearPizza's building the early land factory. And a second one now. Good. And Polar Bear getting the air factory up. How will it go? Considering it's a 6-player map, it is very, very small. Maybe small. Yeah, it's definitely smaller than Geothermal Burrow. Spawn point to spawn point. Instantly a tank up within the minute 30 from Pizza. No retaliation at all from Polar Bear other than his comm, so Pizza does have a chance of being hugely aggressive here, and he should probably take that chance. Polar Bear with the scout, seeing exactly what Pizza has. 3 tanks, mobile missile launcher, 2 factories, and a 4th tank. Polar Bear is getting the land factory up, but well, at this point it could be kinda too late. He is stopping one of his engineers, but it might not help him. Mass for mass, I think. Yep, Polar Bear does have more mass points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 point to mass won't make the difference for Polar Bear. Looks like Polar Bear is focusing fire on the meteors, and Pizza is repairing them. Gonna have a hard time killing those meteors with them being repaired. And another repair order, just as I expected. Before even another bombing run. We're going to see it repaired again. Nope. NuclearPizza did not care once that factory started building. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tanks, and 1, 2, 3, 4 mobile missile launchers. With a second one actually dying. Nope, it's actually getting repaired. NuclearPizza wants to keep that one alive. And a little touch to finish that factory, but it did cost him the mobile missile launcher, and here comes Polar Bear with his 3 mobile missile launchers. Almost getting a tank, but he's going to have a hard time dealing with the death of the tanks. His planes are really going to have to do it all. He does have the comm range there, but will it make a difference? Factory AA. That'll slow down Polar Bear somewhat with his planes. So far, Polar Bear is actually doing well, but that's only until the tanks come into range. And Polar Bear is making sure to kill those tanks with his planes. And he's making full use of his comm range here. NuclearPizza on half health. Polar Bear on probably 4/5. Making rough estimates. I'm sure you'd agree. Some more tanks. Dead. Poor Nuclear. He's having a hard time here. He's having to build a PD. That's not even a PD, it's an AA tower. It's going to be hard to deal with comm with that. Especially when there's mobile missile launchers about, and there goes the mobile AA, the AA tower. And NuclearPizza seems to be giving up right here, which is unfortunate. And again, more damage, Pizza! Nope, it's not going to turn into a draw, not with that shield up. Actually, it could still be a draw. If NuclearPizza walks into a shield, then this is going to be... Oh no! Polar Bear managed to survive thanks to the factory shield. And that is... game for Polar Bears. And that is now 2-2 in the final round with 1 game to go for the tiebreaker. And now it's only time will tell who will get the tie-breaking win.